not got the build towards the Royal Rumble that we wanted from Monday Night Raw, but I do believe SmackDown sufficed as well, as we are closing ever so closely to the Royal Rumble. Welcome to Tuesday Night Live.
Yeah.
We got some new entries into the Rumble. We got some build for some matches. Which
all
was
three
good.
members of the New Day.
Yeah, and Ty Dillinger.
Who put himself in it yesterday.
It was this morning.
Oh, was it this morning?
I think it was. Might have been yesterday. Anyway, we're going to talk about all the stuff that happened throughout Tuesday Night Live. We had... we had Sammy and Kevin kind of having a conversation with AJ Styles, which led to dual matches for our main event. We'll talk about that in a second. Dan and Bryan and Shane McMahon still can't communicate. Chad Gable
They need to go to counseling.
Yeah, we need Dr. Shelby. Chad Gable defeated Jey Uso with his rolling deadlift German. We had a little backstage thing between Shinsuke and Baron Corbin, which led to Shinsuke Nakamura defeating Baron Corbin by DQ when Randy Orton flew out of nowhere and hit an RKO.
Yeah.
We also had Naomi defeat Liv Morgan with a sunset flip, and then we had a big old brawl between all the ladies on SmackDown, and Charlotte saying her piece, regardless of who she has to face at WrestleMania. We had the Glorious Day defeat Canadian Rusev Day after Xavier Woods hit his little tightrope elbow drop on Aiden English. Then Shane made a little caveat to the dual main events, is that if either Kevin Owens or Sami Zayn got involved in each other's matches, they would not only be losing their title opportunity this Sunday at the Rumble, but they would also be fired on the spot. AJ Styles immediately defeated Kevin Owens about 2 minutes into their match with a calf crusher. And then Sami Zayn defeated AJ Styles with a hula kick and a blue thunder bomb.
Because AJ Styles wouldn't stop being a dickhole.
Yeah, AJ was kind of a dick. We might talk about that a little more. Mixed match challenge this week. Asuka defeated Carmella and Big E after Asuka made Carmella tap out to the armbar. Next week we're getting Braun Strowman and Alexa Bliss versus Sami Zayn and Becky Lynch. That should be fun. And we had the reinvention of 205 Live. We found out that next week there will be a general manager announced for 205 Live.
And the general manager is going to pick what happens to the Cruiserweight Championship.
Yes. Which I guess we won't have that match at the Rumble, so a little bit more time for everybody else, I guess. We had Lince Dorado, Kalisto, and Grand Metalik defeat Tony Nese, TJP, and Ari Daivari in 6-man tag team action.
AKA Revolution.
Yeah, as Lince Dorado. That's right. Lince Dorado, who hasn't been on 205 Live in for fucking ever, hit a handspring stunner on TJP. We had both Drew Gulak and Akira Tozawa campaigning to potentially be the general manager of 205 Live. Hideo Itami defeated Jack Gallagher with a fancy little code breaker. And in the main event, Cedric Alexander defeated Mustafa Ali after avoiding the 054, hitting the neuralizer and a lumbar check in a hell of a match.
Great way, if you watched it in this order, to cap off the Tuesday night.
Yes. So, that being said, what'd you like about Tuesday Night Live?
Orton's RKO was really good.
Yeah, no, that shit literally came out of nowhere.
Yeah, that was good. Seeing Lince on, seeing a group of 3 people that haven't been on the same episode of 205 Live together before and making them a team.
Yeah.
Talking all 3 luchadors.
Yeah.
Which I mean is just kind of racially profiling a team together. Just as much as it was for week in and week out of just teaming Cedric and Rich together because they were the black guys.
No
WWE.
No comment.
Shinsuke and Corbin too. They put on very, very physical matches.
And
that's pleasant to watch.
I really liked their promo prior.
Well, Shinsuke's promo specifically, talking about the Rumble and how his method is...
Renee asked him how he was going to win the Royal Rumble.
He's going to knee somebody in the face.
If I see somebody, I'll knee them in the face. The next person, knee to the face. Knee to the face, knee to the face, and then I'm going to WrestleMania. So good. I mean,
what did you like?
Other than Shinsuke's promo, what did I like? You know, I like Asuka and The Miz.
Yeah,
as
they're
a team.
Good team.
Carmella teaming with Big E's kind of fun to watch.
Yeah, and the New Day's matching leotards.
That was a little much for me. I'm glad Kofi and Xavier Woods went to the back because that was.
They couldn't risk being out there the whole time because they were like potential wardrobe malfunctions.
Yeah.
You don't need anything slipping out the bottom of one of those.
You know what I really liked? I liked Drew Gulak and Akira Tozawa campaigning to be the 205 Live general manager because Drew Gulak is still just doing his shtick for a Drewtopia, which is great.
Drew 05 Live.
It's been great. It still is great. But Akira Tozawa doing his best Vince McMahon impression might have been the best part. It was fantastic.
It was a very solid part of this Tuesday.
Yeah, it was. It got a good hearty chuckle from both of us, I believe.
Yes. You know what I loved?
What did you love?
I'm going to steal this one probably right out from underneath you.
You son of a bitch.
Cedric Alexander versus Mustafa Ali.
Oh, no, actually, no.
All right. That was a fantastic
It was.
match.
I
can't remember I can't remember the last time that a 205 Live match got a "This is awesome" chant.
You know, and it's at a time where 205 Live needs it the most because they're in a whole shuffle at this point. Everything is changing. Everything is being like, they hit a hard reset here with 205 Live.
With this match specifically, I think.
Yeah, this is a good way to head into whatever direction 205 Live takes.
Yeah, it's a big thing because 205 Live is in kind of a state of turmoil.
It really is.
With the fact that Kendrick is gone due to injury.
Mm-hmm.
Rich Swann is indefinitely suspended.
Noam Dar is still
Noam Dar is injured, and Enzo just got fired.
Yeah.
So a roster that was already slim to start with,
Yeah.
missing 4 people. I mean, sure, we just had Hideo added in.
Yeah.
But one guy doesn't make up for 4 guys.
Yeah, and nothing against Hideo, but he's not really bringing the fire to 205 Live.
No, and I think,
maybe
part of that is because
of Kendrick getting hurt.
He injured Kendrick.
Yeah, and it put a quick stop to this whole thing. And I think him and Jack are doing a good job of trying to keep it interesting.
Yeah.
But it's the 205 Live shtick to do the same thing constantly, and it doesn't work. This week they actually changed it up because we've seen 2 or 3 straight weeks of TJP versus Grand Metalik. We've still got that, but within a 6-man tag, which is enough of a change to keep it interesting.
Yeah. TJP's lost to all 3 of those Mexican masked. Some word that starts with M that means fighting person.
Warriors. I don't know.
That was terrible.
I know it was. You know what I loved?
What did you love?
Lince Dorado being on 205 Live and winning a fucking match. That's what I loved. I've been wanting Lince on 205 Live, since he was said to be on 205 Live. And I saw him like 2 or 3 times and he lost every single time. And I was like,
kind of a jobber.
I was like, is he really on 205 Live? Now he's really on 205 Live. He beat TJP.
Yeah.
He beat the first Cruiserweight champion. Yeah.
You know what else I loved?
What'd you love?
No Mojo Rawley.
Oh, man, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Great by omission.
Sami Zayn versus AJ Styles was good. Despite how, it screwed him over, I did love Mean Streak AJ Styles.
Well, and I mean, it's AJ Styles keeping his word, because
Yeah.
he said, I'm not going to just beat you, I'm going to hurt you guys.
Yeah.
Because they said the same exact thing.
Yeah, he
flipped
it on him.
Yeah, it said after we beat you with the Rumble, we're not just going to take the belt, we're going to hurt you.
Yeah.
So that was cool. The match, despite the fact that there kept being so many, sidetracks of AJ going to the outside to attack the already downed Kevin Owens, the match itself between AJ and Sammy was really, really good.
Yeah, it absolutely was.
What did you hate, though? Is there anything you disliked?
I hated the fact that Kevin Owens was at ringside for so fucking long.
Well, he's injured.
But There was literally 4 referees, 2 doctors, and at least 1 agent out there. They couldn't lift him onto that goddamn stretcher and just get him the fuck out of there.
Owens is a heavy dude.
And then he hopped up at the end of the fucking match and hugged Sammy despite being hurt. It was bullshit.
It's
He
adrenaline.
didn't need to be... No, it's stupid booking is what it was. He didn't need to be at fucking ringside that
Well, that's
goddamn
why
long.
he was at ringside that long, is because AJ kept getting out there and kicking him.
It's like every time he was about to leave, AJ beat the shit out of him, so he had to stay out there longer. It's AJ's fault. God damn it, AJ.
Anything else you disliked about it?
No. Not really. Did you dislike anything?
I was a little bit disappointed that the AJ Owens portion of the match only went about 2 minutes long.
Yeah, well, and you were saying that there's potentially... You heard that Kevin is potentially wrestling hurt currently.
Yeah.
So that's why they ended it fast and
Working through a minor injury.
and gave most of the time to Sammy, which isn't bad because Sammy, I think, between the two, needs the more time on TV.
Yeah.
Not to say that Kevin Owens doesn't need time on TV, but he can afford to take a break. I think Sammy needs as much as he can to really ramp himself up, building up this heel character.
Yeah, the other thing that I disliked about this particular SmackDown in general, not just Tuesday as a whole, but the SmackDown, is I felt we lacked a little variety. Because, I mean, and this could just be coming off of the fact that we were just at Raw 25 where there was about 1 million people.
Yeah.
But we were missing a lot of the SmackDown characters. Granted, the Ascension, the Fashion Files, the Fashion Police, and the Bludgeon Brothers. Mojo, Zack Ryder, one of the Singh brothers, but that's an injury thing.
Yeah, no, we understand. I think the reason we were missing a lot of them is because none of them really have anything going on at the Rumble. That's the one thing I appreciated the most from SmackDown is just about everything revolved around the Rumble.
Yeah, which is good because that's what we didn't get on Raw.
Exactly.
But that's okay. So, I mean, we have, almost close to 2/3 of the men's field.
Yeah, I think in both Rumbles we now have 17 participants in both the men's and the women's Rumbles.
Yeah, alright.
So we're just over halfway filled on both sides. We still, as of the time this goes up, we still have about 4 more days until the Rumble itself.
Plenty of time for people to tweet their entries, Instagram their entries.
I mean, Ty did it on his Instagram. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that gives enough of a playing field where you can play it smart and put who's really going to benefit the most. The women have the best situation because you literally have no idea who could potentially be in there.
Yeah.
You have a ton of options for the guys, and so you can kind of guess, okay, well, in the first 17, we've got quite a few that are most definitely going to be a winner or a potential winner. So you can kind of guess who's going to get placed in that. But the ladies, there's a lot of NXT and outside of the company options.
Yeah,
which I'm excited for.
We're going to talk more about that when we get to the predictions video at the end of the week.
Yeah, that'll be coming up on Saturday. We should be recording that pretty soon. I believe Predictions Villain just got into town.
En route.
As
we speak.
All right, cool. So yeah, with that being said, we enjoyed Tuesday Night Live, but we also enjoyed the fact that you watched it. So thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Click those links down in the description.
So many social media links.
There's all those ones that we talk about on a regular basis, like Facebook and stuff like that. But there's also a podcast.
That's the SoundCloud link.
And there's also Reasonable Wrestling Fans.
It's reasonable the W. Like wow.
You're right. Yeah. So coming up in just a couple days, a brand new unboxing, the stable version of the Pro Wrestling Crate. We've already unboxed it. We got some cool
Some
stuff.
swag. Do we want to give a preview?
Yeah, you want to? There's 2 of them right there. So
Here, let's do this one.
I'm gonna put it back on.
This is a good preview.
Yeah. So the first thing, I mean,
And this is the first thing that came out of the
first
box,
thing,
right?
Los Ingobernable's hat, super cool. You know, bring in our
Yeah,
new
the
Brawler
one?
buddy.
All right.
And we got Cody. He was our Bullet Club representative. One of our Bullet Club representatives. So if you want to check out all the other cool stable stuff we got, go over to Reasonable Wrestling Fans. Check out that unboxing. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you at whatever video you decide to watch next.
And as always,
Fuck Mojo. Come on.